Hey now. Welcome to a late night live with CHH. Let me know that you can hear me. I should be coming in crystal clear, loud and clear with my Shure SM7B. We're gonna get started tonight. We're gonna tell stories. We're gonna chill out, relax. We're gonna answer your questions, whatever you guys want to know. We're gonna enjoy the night. We're gonna break records. We're going to I don't know what we're going to do, but I promise you, you will not forget tonight when it's all said and done. With that being said, let's see who we got here. I want to give a shout out to Homie, Sam Thomason, Sean Sr., Rock Music Forever 90, Michael Myers Reacts, Jeff Overing, Matthew Gibb, Fight the Good Fight, Bobby. Can you guys not hear me? Sam's saying audio is a little weird. Is the audio a little weird? What's wrong with the audio? Somebody talk to me. Somebody tell me what's wrong. Somebody let me know. I'm a little confused. Is everything sounding fine or not? Just let me know. Do I need to turn my mic up? Turn my mic down? Oh, that's because I have shitty internet. I can only make my video footage look a certain way. Let me see if I can echoey. Check 1 2. Hey, how is that? I probably need to come out a little better. All right, let's see. Is this well, we're on a roll tonight, ain't we? We are on a roll tonight. Okay. Let me turn my other let's see. Okay, bear with me. Check this out. Oh boy, that's way too bright now. All right, I'm hoping that's. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's better. Oh my god! Now I'm blind. All right. Everybody's saying better. Yeah. Somehow my settings got. Somehow my settings got messed up. You know how this damn internet stuff is, guys. I don't know. You know how it is. So let's see. We're gonna get started tonight. We're asking questions, answering questions, telling stories. It's up to you guys. I mean, I'm all yours tonight. Let's have a good time. Let's let's do it. Looks like a Dateline episode. All right, Lou. All right. Everybody's saying much better. Cool, cool, cool. Uh, Low internet. It's just coming through a little crappy. I love how honest you guys are. What's up, Carlos? Thoughts on a Firestarter, old and new? Yeah, I just heard today that they were doing another Firestarter, and somebody said that John Carpenter was doing the music. If that's the case, right on. I'm sure all you guys know, but if anybody is listening that may not know, John Carpenter was supposed to direct the original Firestarter, and because his movies with Universal weren't very successful, despite the fact that his movies from Universal, like The Thing, are still being re-released on home video because they sell constantly, he got booted off of Firestarter. So what's my favorite Paranormal Activity movie? Bobby, it's probably part 3. It's probably part 3, Bobby. I love part 3. After that, it's probably the first one. It may be the first one or part 3. I gotta think about it, but probably part 3. What's up, Brandon? Jeff Overing watched Halloween Kills again today. Very cool. Just ordered the original Dawn of the Dead, Dead Alive, and Deathgasm on eBay. Deathgasm is one of the coolest movies I've ever seen. Ever seen it. You'll love that movie a lot, I promise. Went into Malignant today blind, and I had a blast. Glad I bought it for my collection. Loved that movie. Loved it since the first time I watched it. Masterpiece, if you ask me. My sister pre-ordered the Ghostbusters Ultimate Collection from Walmart, but it has yet to be shipped. Anyone else having that issue? I don't know which that is. I just bought the 4K from Walmart the other day, and that's all I got. You're gonna love Saint Maud, Jeff. You're gonna love it. What's up, Don Morton? What's up, Ryan? What's going on, man? Norn, what's up, man? It's going good, dude. I'm all yours tonight. Whatever y'all want to talk about. I recently found the Amityville Blu-ray collection for $20 at vintage stock. Happy to have it, dude. Amityville 2 is awesome. I love Amityville 3 as well. I think it's actually a pretty good little monster movie because there's some cool little creatures in there. So don't sleep on Amityville 3D. I like it. Zac Efron has a thriller coming out called Gold. Oh, wow. You got Dead Heat and Alligators pre-ordered. I got Alligator pre-ordered. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Alligator. Anybody want to know why alligators are so ornery? Mama said that alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Mama said alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Wow. Well, Mama's wrong. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Let's go to our old friend. Let's go to our old friend in Jackson's Bayou, Bobby. Yes, I was wondering if Captain Sano, if you would like the services of an you look like you're sweating profusely when you wrestling in the ring. I wonder if you wanted the services of a water boy. How old are you, kid? 12, 13? I'm 31 years old. Captain Sano, show no mercy. What's up, Sean? Hey, Needle Dick. Guys, please tell me you love Waterboy. That's got to be the funniest Adam Sandler movie ever. Defense, go with Farmer Friend, do some. Oh, I want to work with offense. I want to work with defense. Special teams, go with Farmer Friend, do some labs. Shit. Hey, Bobby, if you would take Farmer Fran and back him up, tweak him back about 20%, that's literally St. Bernard Parish where I grew up. That's literally St. Bernard Parish. I swear to God. I swear to God that was St. Bernard Parish. What's up, Norm? What's up? What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? Rocking out to some jamming out with my clam out. Malignant is great. Since the Oscars were announced, what recent horror films do you feel are Oscar worthy? I don't know, Ben. I really don't know. I don't think about that kind of shit, to be honest with you, man. I really don't. I don't snub the Oscars or not like disrespect it. If it's something people believe in and think is cool, awesome. The only one I kind of watch sometimes is the Golden Globes. I don't know why. My family always watched the Golden Globes, but I've never watched the Oscars that much. I really haven't. You know, I don't know. What's up, Dark Light? Diane Breed, what's up, Pimp? Firestarter trailer's out now. What's up, Ross Jordan? Best music video ever. That's a great question, Sean. Best music video ever. I can think of a couple that were really impactful for me. Growing up, the Gorillaz video for Feel Good Inc. is burned in my brain. Burned in my brain. Feel good, bounce, down, down, boom, boom. Also, the music video for Are You Ready by AC/DC, and it looks like they're surrounded by like these prison walls filled with people just singing the song. And when the chorus hits, it's amazing. Oh my God. Are You Ready's AC/DC music video is incredible. What's another music video that's amazing to me? Wow. Huh. Music videos. Let me think more on that, Sean. Let me think more on that. Just watch House on Haunted Hill for the first time. Remake. Love the first act. I love the whole act, but I'm glad you like the first act. 0070. That impression was a little too good. What's up, brother? Love that Maiden cover. Bring your daughter to the store. Thank you, Dirk Jason. Waterboy and Billy Madison, best Sandler films. Billy Madison's good, but like I love Billy Madison. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's either I think for me, it's Waterboy. And I really love being an 80s guy. I really love The Wedding Singer. I would definitely have Billy Madison in my top 5. Definitely have Billy Madison in my top 5. But I think my number 2 is The Wedding Singer. You remember when they have George singing at the wedding when Adam has to like leave the stage? Do you really want to hurt me? You suck! Oh, and wait up, hold on. Let me look up his name. Hold on. Oh my God. My favorite part of that movie, of all the greatest part of that movie. Let me find him. Make sure I got his name right, the actor. Let's see. Bear with me. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Why is his name not showing up here? Oh, John Lovitz. Okay. The best part, and I see let me do the super chat. This is a one-man show. Waterboy deserves a super chat. Thank you so much, Loki. I guess it's Adam Sandler night. The best part of Adam Sandler. Okay, first off, his cover song, or not his cover song, that song Adam sings. But it all was bullshit. I love that song. But the best part is when John Lovett's doing, oh, yes, it's ladies' night. And you remember when he has his head behind the curtain, he goes,
he's losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits. And then a curtain goes in front of his head like this. He goes, let me see if I can do it. He's losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits. I fucking love The Wedding Singer. What is a Halloween? What's up, Drissy? Will you be my friend? No, get oh yeah. I'm sorry. Will you still be my friend? No. Get away from me. What else is in Waterboy that was so good? Hey, I bet you $20 he throws first down. Wait up. What's his name? Damn it. I forget the quarterback's name on the movie. I bet you, I just remember this. I bet you $20 he throws a touchdown first play. Check it out. It's an interception, and Clint Howard goes, is that Clint Howard? I think it was Clint Howard. You owe me $20. You said it was going to be a touchdown pass, you crazy asshole. When he say home is where you make it and Joe Dirt, home is where you make it. You like to see homos naked, brother. That's Anthony Michael Hall is his best supporting actor. Gillis was snubbed. I'm sure he's probably just as deserving as anybody else, Nick, quite frankly, if we're being honest. What's up, Bombastic Reviews? 25 to Life is a great video and a great song. Bark at the Moon is a great one. 25 to Life cover, yeah. Fatboy Slim, Weapon of Choice, and Walk-ins, Dancing All Over the House takes the cake from me. That is a good one. Fatboy Slim's Weapon of Choice is a good one. Damn. Airheads is an Adam Sandler movie that never gets talked about. Are you kidding me, Bobby? Johnny don't read. Johnny don't write. Degenerated. That's a song I need to cover. I was edited in the school newspaper. I've seen all these damn movies. Are you kidding me? There was a time where Brendan Fraser was the star, and it was that moment. Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi are like secondary to Brendan Fraser at that time. Brendan was the star of that movie. He was so awesome. Everybody was good in Airheads, though. I loved it. What's the name of your group? The Lone Rangers. The Lone Rangers with their newest single. Oh, man. I've got to cover that song. Are you kidding me? And then when Steve Buscemi's doing humping a guitar in prison. Oh, man. Comedy has been canceled. Oh, you ain't freaking kidding there. What happened when a girl showed up at the party? Have you ever been with a woman? Yes, I've been with lots of women. Have you ever been with more than one woman? Yeah, I've been with more than one. What do you say? I've been with my mama and Vicky Valancourt at the same time. You are a nasty boy. We've got to give it up, though, to Henry Winkler and Waterboy, because he is, without a doubt, the second best character to that movie in me. I just love it when you're introduced to you get introduced to Coach Klein in the movie, and he's sitting in the room, and Bobby walks in, he's like talking to him, and all of a sudden when Coach Klein has that idea about the new play, it's subtle, but it's the most funniest thing to me. He starts looking at Bobby, he goes, stop. And he says, everybody, come in, everybody. And it's only Bobby. He goes, he fakes to the right. No, he fakes to the left. He thinks about faking. He pretends to fake. I don't know where I am right now. Do we need to do a Waterboy commentary one day? Jesus Christ. God damn, dude, the Waterboy is so funny. What about this part? Remember? He's like, I'm going to take this playbook from you, or it's going to get real physical up in here. Favorite HBO comedy series? I tell you what, 0070. I tell you what. And yes, Ben, you are so right. Sabotage is. It's so funny you bring that up because I have been on a massive Beastie Boys kick the last week. I mean, massive Beastie Boys kick. And that is a great song. That's a great video. I really like Paul's Boutique. License to Ill still maybe it's probably the sissy answer because it's their most popular record. License to Ill is probably my favorite record, but Paul's Boutique is so good. Um, it's really street hip hop, like just authentic sounding. But License to Ill has the hits on it, man. I tell you, I don't know. Yes, rock music forever. When they pan down and the phone cable's cut and he's got red high heels on. I just hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Favorite HBO comedy series? I tell you what, Double H, what I was gonna say was I don't know that it was a series, but one of my favorite things, I actually have it on Laserdisc. It's this Rodney Dangerfield special where he presents all the new comics, these new comics at the time. Anybody who was anybody was on this Rodney Dangerfield special. Roseanne Barr, Sam Kinison, I believe Jerry Seinfeld was on there. I mean, Rodney opened the door for so many of these legends that we know now today. Some of the greatest comics ever. They started through Rodney. Jim Carrey has said that Rodney Dangerfield was the biggest proponent for his success back in the day. Rodney Dangerfield was just so influential to comedy, you know. He was the man. But Rodney is probably my favorite comedian of all time. I love his one-liners. He's just that perfect self-deprecation comedy. I love Rodney. I love Rodney till this day. He's always been one of my all-time favorites. That's probably my favorite special, though. I say it's a special. It's not a series. It's a special, though. I loved it if Rodney said a joke that was really quick and the audience didn't really get to react fast enough, and he looks up. You know, whenever you at those live studios, they have back in the day, they have a boom mic over your head, you know, and you wouldn't see it in the on camera because the mic was high enough to where you couldn't see it. But Rodney would say a joke, and he would be like, "Is this thing on?" And then everybody would start laughing. But Rodney is the man. I love Rodney. He had a special people get this idea that Rodney may not have been like a vulgar kind of comic, but if you watch his 95 MGM special, he is as vulgar as the best, and he just killed it in that special. So I used to be on YouTube. I think it got pulled, but that special of Rodney from 95 at the MGM Grand is some of the hardest I've ever laughed in my life. I don't know if it's on here anymore. Yes, it's on here. All right, I'm gonna share the link, guys. If you're interested, save this link and watch this later on. I swear you'll die laughing. I mean, it's one of my favorite specials. I just love it dearly. What's up, Jamie? Doug, what's up, Doug Bizarro? How you doing, man? You should watch some Mariana Dara movies like Karashim Noma. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this horribly. And Melancholy Dur Angle. Really crazy, messed up movies. I think you would dig them. If you like extreme horror that puts you up. Doug, message me on Instagram or something and send me these links so I can Oh, dude, Back to School is one of my favorites. And isn't Oingo Boingo in that movie? I love Oingo Boingo. I love the singer, the guy who does all the songs for, you know. Joe, are you referring to Texas Frightened Mare? I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing. These Pepsi Zeros, man, are good. Bobby, I don't have a fan email. If you go to my channel and go to like info or something, you can find my business email, or you can email me there, or just message me on Instagram. Just look me up, Christian Hanahar, or look me up on Twitter. If you want to talk, just hit me up. It's a dead man's party. I think that's a song that plays in there. Something like that. I love Oingo Boingo, man. The first time I ever heard Oingo Boingo was probably Texas Chainsaw 2. Yeah, Jamie said, yeah, they are in the parties. Didn't Rodney like when he started going to college with his kids? It was him, it was the kid from Jaws 2, and then Robert Downey Jr. Danny Elfman, thank you. I mean, he did the greatest musical piece of music ever with Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, are you kidding me? It's amazing what Danny Elfman did. But you remember in Back to School, he gets a dorm room next to his son and Robert Downey Jr. And when they opened the door, they completely knocked all the walls out and made it this massive, like it looked like a New York top level executive suite. There was a hot tub in there and everything. And then when Rodney had to watch the monkeys, he was watching the monkeys where they were like doing tests and stuff. And then the guy who walks in, the guy who was running that thing walked back in. The monkeys were eating pizza and watching like wrestling on TV. Hey, they were taking a break. You gonna be that Texas Frightmare, Dirk? I'm gonna go. Thoughts on the New York Dolls? Huh. I tell you what, I haven't listened to them too much. I have before. Let me see what songs I'm familiar with from them. They're in one of my playlists that I listen to. Okay, Lonely Planet Boy. I know that song. It's a good song. I haven't listened to all of their records before. Didn't they like part for a while and then come back? I'm familiar with like Lonely Planet Boy, Looking for a Kiss. I really like that song. Personality Crisis, which I'm assuming is all like their heyday stuff. But I don't remember listening to everything from them. I gotta be honest with you. I've got to give them another shot, and not give them a shot, but I've really got to get into them. I always thought that Van Wilder took a lot of inspiration from Back to School. Anybody here love Little Nicky? I'm a fan of that Sandler film too. Why? Yeah, you know what? Little Nicky has become like that forgotten, like Adam Sandler movie. Rodney Dangerfield's in that too. You know, Rodney Dangerfield's in that too. Isn't he like Grandpa Devil? They made fun of Dracula 292 in there with the boobs on the head. My students prefer Rob Zombie's Halloween to the original. What's that about? Well, Joe, can I ask you a question? Can you tell me what age these kids are and that kind of stuff? Yeah, Little Nicky was great though. What did he used to say? Feel the good. Popeye's chicken is the shit. You know, they did a lot of cool practical effects. Like they had a lot of devil horn guys and stuff in there. You know, get in a flask. Yeah, Little Nicky's good. I think I have it on DVD. I don't think I had that'd be a fun movie to have on Blu-ray, but I know I have a DVD of it. But I remember he goes and stays at the dude's apartment. That guy that's in all of Adam's movies. You know what I'm talking about. They were the gay couple and they were the gay couple in Big Daddy. You know, and he's like, you know, he goes to sleep in his apartment and you hear him like snoring like the devil. It's the funniest thing ever. Little Nicky's cool. I remember my mom let me watch that right when it came out, and I was like, holy shit, I don't know if I should be watching this. That was the first time I heard Van Halen. Running with the devil. Don't forget, Arnie Cunningham is in Back to School. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Beefy the Talking Dog. God, we got to do a little Nicky commentary. Bark of the Moon is my favorite Ozzy album, but Diary comes close. Love Ultimate Sin too. What's your favorite Ozzy album? Oh, without a question, it's one or the other. For me, although I will say this, I think it's important to say that I think that Randy Rhoads is probably one of the most influential and beloved guitar gods ever, and his solo work is impeccable, and he wrote songs that sounded like an orchestra of guitar players, and that's something incredible. So Randy is a god. With that being said, though, my favorite album is a toss up between No More Tears and The Ultimate Sin. My personal favorite Ozzy guitar player uh is probably Jakey Lee. I really love Jakey's just his he did really interesting tunings, and he did really, really cool licks. And Zach was a monster all of his own, you know. Zach was a monster too, but No More Tears as a whole is just this beautiful. I mean, the songs on No More Tears are all so amazing. Um, and one of my favorite things of all time is the song "Mama, I'm Coming Home." Ozzy said that when he was working on that song, Lemmy was helping him. Lemmy from Motorhead, and Lemmy said, "You need to make the chorus, Mama, I'm coming home." And Ozzy thought that was the coolest thing ever. And he's like, that's perfect. So whenever I hear Mama, I'm coming home, I think of Lemmy. And Motorhead's one of my favorite groups of all time. I'm such a Motorhead fanatic, you know. So I think that's so cool. Bullet to the head, though, I'd probably go Ultimate Sin. But when I say it's close, I mean it is close. It's hard to really say. But if I had to say one, it's Ultimate Sin. Ultimate Sin. Remember when Randy Rhoads was in Quiet Riot? I do. I do remember that. In terms of music, Deftones and Slipknot are a major part of my life. Got me through middle school and high school. I'm a Deftones guy. I like Slipknot, but I'm not a massive Slipknot fan. I like songs from Slipknot. Probably my favorite Slipknot song is that song "Devil and I." I thought that was a really catchy song. I'm in the minority, but No Rest for the Wicked for me is nostalgia is a hell of a drug, dude. What's really cool is that I think Geezer toured that record and played bass for that record. But yeah, no, No Rest for the Wicked is a fantastic album. Fire in the Sky is a really cool song, Dirk. Really like that song. And what's the opening song? I forget the name of it. Chicka 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 da na na chicka chicka ja da ja chicka 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 ja. It's the opening track. God damn it. I'm on the spot. I'm playing the song in my head right now, but I can't remember the name of it. But no, Zach leveled up for that album, Dirk. No doubt about it. Mid-level, what's up, brother? How you doing? 3 O'Clock High, a cheesy 80s John Hughes like movie that never gets mentioned. I haven't seen that 3 O'Clock High. Bobby, you got me. You caught me. Killer of Giants, yeah, amazing song, amazing song. Dream Theater is my spirit band. Wow. Yeah, I listen to some Dream Theater. I'm not a massive super fan. I don't dislike them. I just don't listen to them a whole lot. They've got some records that I'm familiar with though, and they're totally savants at all of their instruments. Every time I think of Adam Sandler, I think of him and Norm Macdonald's Dirty Work. We eat the pig and then together we burn. Dirty Work is one of my favorite comedies of all time. All time. I'm such an Artie Lang guy too. I love Artie Lang. Miracle Man. Miracle Man. Thank you guys. I had No Rest for the Wicked on CD last year. Didn't enjoy that much. Gave it to my cousin. Well, I suggest The Ultimate Sin. Do you listen to Wasp? Blackie Lawless is an awesome vocalist. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Blackie Lawless is the man. Wasp is one of those weird bands that couldn't really fall under a very specific umbrella. They were kind of like Dokken to me. Like, I wouldn't call Dokken hair metal, but I wouldn't call them heavy metal either. It was like they were like one of those bands, and I felt Wasp was the same way. Wasp was nothing like, I wouldn't call them a hair metal band at all, but they weren't like heavy metal to me. They were just like, I don't know, but Wasp was great. And what's so cool about Wasp is that they really tried to stay current and do some really cool stuff. And what's really cool is that album they did in 98 where they were trying to do, that new metal thing. And the tour for that album was so disgusting. I think Blackie was like humping a crucified dead body on a cross, covered in blood. I forgot who it was. Was it Madonna? Look up footage from that 98 Wasp tour. It was insane. I mean, he really went for it. He was trying to make they were trying to make Manson look like a kid band. Like they were doing some crazy shit. Crazy shit. I saw 3 o'clock high in the theater. Audie Lang's beer league. Yes, Bobby. I love Audie Lang's beer league. What is a Halloween 3 collectible you wish some company would make and sell? What is a collectible from any horror movie you wish would be made and sold? I don't know. I think Halloween 3, I've pretty much got everything. I know that Trick or Treat is putting out the sign, Welcome to Santa Mara, and I'm going to grab that and stick that somewhere. I don't know. Let me think on that. It's always hard for me to just think about these things right off the spot sometimes. But, Joe, let me think on that. Remind me if I haven't answered in a few minutes. I'm going to think about that. That's right. Unita is filming a new episode tomorrow, guys. See y'all. You're gonna like this one. If you like last week's episode, you like this coming week's. I promise you that. And we are on Apple Podcasts. Y'all bugged me enough about that damn Apple Podcast. No, really, I figured out how to do it. Is what it was. It was easy, but it was almost too easy. Where I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult on Anchor, and I figured it out. And sometimes you'll go to do something and you can't figure it out in 10 minutes, and you think it's gibberish to figure it out, and all of a sudden you go back to it another day and you're like, oh, that's how you do it. I figured it out because I know a lot of people use Apple Podcasts because it's already on your phone. You have to download an app. It's free. I get it. Axl Rose is the greatest frontman in hard rock history. I don't care. Donovan, I would say he's one of them. I think that one of the greatest frontmen ever was Ronnie James Dio. I think his voice was so insane and so powerful. He could command the biggest arena at just with ease. He was one of the greatest ever. I think Ronnie James Dio was in the conversation easily. Bordello Blood and Demon Knight now on Shudder. Is Ultimate Sin Ozzy's glam album? I enjoy each other. No, I wouldn't call it a glam album at all. It's just hard rock. Hard rock. What is Ozzy's glam album? I don't know that he made a glam album. I don't think Ozzy ever made a glam album, honestly. Do you like Spinal Tap, CHH? Oh, yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. What was that part? If you need that extra push over the cliff, over the hill, these go to 11. Well, what if you just made the amp louder and so 10 was the same and you could just make 10 the loudest? Well, these go to 11. This guitar here, it's still got the old Tagaroo on it. It's never been played, not even touched. Don't touch it. Oh, I wasn't touching it. You don't point at it. Don't point at it. Don't even look at it. Don't look at it. Oh, man. Dehumanizer. Shane, let me tell you something. I am a Dio guy. When it comes to Black Sabbath, I'm all Dio. Dehumanizer is a great record. It's a shame they couldn't keep their shit together because imagine Dio with Black Sabbath throughout the rest of the 90s. Amazing. My favorite Argento film, it's Suspiria. It's Suspiria. Ronnie was awesome. Saw them at the Lock Up the Wolves tour. Oh my God, Lock Up the Wolves with Yngwie. Oh, dude, don't get me started on Yngwie. Yngwie. Let me tell you my favorite Yngwie song. I think it's called How Long, but I'll know the record. I love Yngwie Malmsteen. Yeah, the Odyssey record. Hold On. Listen to that guitar work. I'm so great. I'm so glad you brought up Yngwie. I love him. Dio is a god, but how dare you disrespect Axl Rose? Just kidding. He's my idol, though. But hell yeah, if anybody can take that spot, it's definitely Dio. I think Dio's got the Dio's got the career behind him. Dio came in through Rainbow, and that album he did with Rainbow with Richie Blackmore was incredible. He's the man. I mean, Dio, it has one of the greatest voices I've ever heard. Do you like Faster Pussycat? Oh yeah. They had a couple records I really loved. One of them, I don't think it was the debut, Jamie. I think it was the '89 record. They had that really beautiful, just haunting ballad, House of Pain. What a song. What a song. That album is great. That whole album from '89 is great. And then in '92, they put out another record. They had a song, something the Bastard is the name of the song. It's a kick-ass tune, but it's off the next record. And it's like a big woman chasing the band on the cover. It's been a while since I listened to that record, but yeah, I like Faster Pussycat. They put out some really good shit, and their debut record's good too. I remember that one went gold back in the day. I love DO2. Strange Highways is highly underrated. Oh, dude, what's that one called? Lick My Love Pump. I love Malmsteen. Satriani versus Steve Vai. Steve Vai, come on, man. Steve Vai was on some of the greatest records ever, Dirk. That's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested how fast or how this or that. Satriani is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but Steve Vai has been on some of the greatest records ever. First off, Steve Vai toured with Whitesnake in '89 after they put out that follow up to the '87 record, which is a great record from Whitesnake. So give me all your love tonight, which I love that version on that album, although it was an older song too. And Steve Vai was on Eat 'Em and Smile, David Lee Roth. That album is amazing. That's all Steve Vai. And then Steve Vai also was on Alcatraz. Steve Vai. It's all day Steve Vai. All day. This is Spinal Tap needs a 4K. I would buy a 4K of This Is Spinal Tap. Ugh. My hair's getting long again. I've gotten to where I don't like having short hair though, so I'm pretty much gonna keep my hair long now till I'm dead. House of Pain, yeah, House of Pain's great. I made out the House of Pain more than a few times. Dio has the career voice and longevity, but Axl has appetite for destruction. It's all subjective with thoughts in the Doors. Not a big Doors fan. Appetite's great. I'm not taking anything away from Appetite is damn near a perfect record. It probably is a perfect record. Love the Odyssey album. Also caught Yngwie and Fire and Ice, Seventh Sign and Unleash the Furies tour. God, I'm so jealous. Steve Vai toured with Frank Zappa. No, Zappa, that's a wild individual. Yeah, that 7-string Ibanez he was in Crossroads. You ever seen the movie? Yeah, I don't own that movie, but I've seen it on TV. And I gotta give it up to Machio for half-ass looking like he knew what he was doing. You know, I was really trying to get him onto what was I gonna say? I was really thinking he could play the guitar. It was one of those things, like, I was watching him, I was like, "Is he really playing it?" I don't think Machio can play guitar. Maybe he can, but, like, he certainly wasn't soloing in that movie. That was all Steve. And only Steve Vai can, like, screw up on guitar and it still sounds good. Like, you notice he screwed up in the end of, like, the battle, but, like, it still sounded good. It's not about how fast you can play for me, it's how good the songwriting is, and Steve Vai, to me, it's no comparison. It's no comparison. Josh Ketchmer. Well, here's the interesting thing, Josh. Slip of the Tongue, great album. You're right. Steve didn't write that album or play on the record, but he toured it. And so if you watch videos from and maybe you knew that, Josh, but in case you didn't, the guy who performed the guitars was a guitar player from a band called 707. He recorded the guitar work for Slip of the Tongue. And then, you know, when they went on tour, that's when Steve Vai joined the band for the tour, and that tour was amazing. I've watched footage from that. Oh my god. So, amazing. But yeah, the updated version of Fool for Your Lovin', I'll be a fool for your lovin' no more. Man, that's the song I meant, not All Your Love Tonight. Give Me All Your Love Tonight. That was on the '87 album. Fool for Your Lovin' was amazing. I always wish they would have updated, I say updated, the original's perfect, but just had that '80s high production for, Ain't No Love in the City. I would have loved that. I would have loved that so much. So, Stevie Ray, Dirk? Stevie Ray's the man. Are you kidding me? Stevie Ray. He attacked that guitar when he played it. I mean, watch Stevie Ray play. He was insane. So what do you think about Tool, Christian? Oh boy, Tool. You know, I get asked about Tool a lot. I enjoy watching some of their live performances, especially like classic stuff, but I don't know, man. They never really became a band I wanted to listen to often. When they had that new album come out a year or so ago, I listened to it. I thought it was really good, but I was never really a big fan of the tempo changing and weird stuff that they do. They're beautiful sounding at times, but they were never a band that I really connected with. Never really a band that I connected with. You know, I guess I'm just old school. But no denying that they're some of the most talented musicians I've ever heard. I mean, they're the real deal. And I really like the singer when he was on he did some press stuff when the album was coming out. I saw him do interviews and stuff like that, and I really liked him, and that he's got a winery business or something, and I thought he was a really cool guy because I had this preconceived notions about what those guys were like. Granted, the band's name is Tool, you know, which that word gets used to. They're like, "Oh, he's such a tool." But I like the guys a lot. I like the guys a lot. Very talented. Imagine being the drummer for that band. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Stevie Ray Vaughan played for Machio. Did he really, Dirk? I thought Steve Vai did all of that. I didn't know that. Was Vai the guitarist on the Still of the Night? I don't think so, Jamie. I think I mean when the album came out, he kicked out his band, kicking out John Sykes. Can you imagine kicking out John Sykes? Insanity. And he got a bunch of new guys, but I don't think Steve Vai was in Still in the Night. I think he didn't join the tour. He didn't join the band. I don't even think he really joined the band. He just toured the '89 record. He never became a member of the band. And then shortly after that tour, Whitesnake took a break for a while. So I don't know. Excited for Terrifier 2? Man, I get excited, then I get tired of being excited. Like, when's it coming out? You know what I mean? And then I'll get excited again, and then I'm like, when's it coming out? Love the music talk. Is Boss your favorite instrument to play, or do you prefer another instrument outside your band? My favorite instrument to play live was bass. Is bass, not was bass. But, like, when I'm just jamming, like, I love doing all of it. I love singing, guitar playing, bass playing. I love recording music. That's most beloved thing to do. So when I get done with the stream, it's probably good. I need to ask you guys a question. So my brother, me and we record music together. And I was saying this, Josh, you're telling me that Vi did all the guitar parts. Here's the interesting thing, Josh. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. There's this podcast to listen to called Three Sides of the Coin. And the guitar player for 707, which was a band I'm sure you're familiar with. This is what's interesting, Josh, and maybe I'd like you to listen to this if you haven't. Maybe this guy's full of crap. I don't know. So he talked about being in 707, being a fan of Kiss, and then he talked about his career after this. And what was interesting is this guy from the band 707, he talked about how he recorded the guitar parts in the studio for a band called CHH. And they had a song on the Nightmare 4 soundtrack, which I thought was amazing. Then he talked about how he went on to record the guitar parts for Slip of the Tongue. And I remember he even talked about this is how I remember him talking about this, Josh. He said that he after he got done recording the guitar parts, he went to meet Peter Criss to see about auditioning for his band. And John Sykes was at some get together with him, and John said, "Are you the guy that recorded the guitar parts on the record?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he said that John Sykes took a dig at him and said, "Haven't heard of you, mate." So that's interesting that you're telling me that. Maybe this guy's full of crap. I don't know. But I know for a fact you're right. Vi tore the album, but I wonder if there's some lying going on. Or if this guy wasn't supposed to tell this story, or if because you know how everybody rewrites history. Didn't Kiss never planned on people knowing that guys like, you know, what's his face was recording the drums for all those records and not Peter Criss. The guy that went on a tour with Ace on his solo records. I forgot what he had a weird name. Talented drummer though. What's up, Brian Trash? Guys, we'll probably keep it at an hour tonight. I've got to get to sleep tonight. I'm on days during work, so I can't stay up too late. But this has been fun. Music talk tonight, all kinds of cool stuff. By the way, I don't know if I told you guys this, so I kind of missed my NECAs. So like above my TV, I've got Michael Myers and 4 Leatherfaces, and then I've got Friday the 13th up here. Anton Fig, thank you, Donovan. And then I got my I don't have any back there. So yeah, Anton Fig. Anton Fig was a cool drummer. What horror franchise would you love to have select a Cold Canyon song for their movie? Maybe if they actually went through with the Halloween 3 boot. What horror movie would I like to see? I think having a Cold Canyon song in an Elm Street film would be my dream come true. Standing in the Fire is my favorite Cold Canyon song we have. So, which actually I want to mention this to you guys. So my band, February 25th is the day that my band's live EP live. I've always wanted to put out a live recording album. I've always wanted to. Some of my favorite records of all time are live. Extraterrestrial from Blue Oyster Cult. It's one of the greatest live records I've ever heard. Kiss Alive. Uriah Heep put out a great live record. Budokan 79 with Cheap Trick. I mean, some of the greatest live records of all time. It's some of my favorite records. We're putting out a live EP February 25th. So be sure to check out Cold Canyons that day. Everything, Spotify, Apple, all that stuff. I'd love for you guys to hear it. We actually have a live version of Standing in the Fire that I'm very proud of. So, I don't know. See, Josh, I don't know. Check it out. Just 3 Sides of the Coin podcast, and the guy 707, the band. The guy talks all about it, and it was astounding to me to hear all this stuff. Baby Herman, what's up, man? Hope you're well. Can you please share your most memorable horror convention experience? I can. My most memorable, horrible. My most memorable was probably just meeting Mark Patton and Kim. Kim's her name, right? Yeah, actually no, I take that. No, it was Mark Patton, and I told Mark how much I was like, Mark, I know, I just want you to. I remember he was so nice to me. I said, Mark, your movie really shaped, my life changed. My life was shaped, it was shaped differently, and my daily life, everything about me started changing after falling in love with the movie you were in. And he was just like, thank you so much. It's, I love you. It's people like you that keep me doing what I'm doing, and it's a blessing every day. Blah blah. He was so kind. He says, "What kind of pictures do you want to take? Do you want me to choke you? Do you want me to put the glove on? Blah blah blah. What do you want me to do?" And then Kim, the star, the woman in the movie, she was right next to him, and Mark was like, "Come take a picture with us." So I got a picture with both of them, and then when I got done, I met Robert Russler from Nightmare 2, and Robert was awesome. Robert was my favorite actor I ever met. Mark Patton was special, but Robert Russler was I felt so happy. Kim Myers. I'm always on the spot when I do these lives, but Robert Russler made me feel so cool after meeting him. He was the coolest dude, you know. Mm, it was awesome. We don't have anything on vinyl, Cat Drums. We never figure anybody's gonna buy that stuff anymore. I'm probably going to Texas Frightmare. Yes, I play bass in Cold Canyons. I bet if you reach out to someone like Damian Leon. Hey Phil, what's going on, brother? Damian Leon, you could probably get a Cold Canyon song guitar too, maybe in any crazy. Shane, please help me reach out to somebody like that. Please. 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 That'd be amazing. Tom Atkins was awesome. Yeah. What a fun night, guys. What a fun night. I've had a good time. It's been real. Sorry, I think I missed a bunch of comments tonight, but I apologize. It's moving fast, and my thing is glitching. I can't scroll up, so if I miss you, my computer's been a mess tonight. But it's been real. Oh. And we're gonna wrap it up. I gotta get to sleep. But anyway, last question of the night. So I'm gonna work on a cover for me and my brother to do. We could just be recording some music together. I'm debating on whether we should do 1979 Smashing Pumpkins or Die Young, the debut song off of the Alice in Chains EP. What's the name of that song? Why can't I ever remember shit when I come on here? Facelift, We Die Young. Yeah, I did tell Mark how Nightmare 2 made me a horror fan. I told him the story, Bobby, which I think I'm gonna tell that story again on my channel because people seem to enjoy the Halloween one, so I'm gonna do the Nightmare 2 one. So, what's the line from the original Nightmare you remember from the movie? The original, "This is God." It's probably my favorite. Yeah. But it's all about Nightmare 2, baby. Nightmare 2 is the greatest. You've got the body. I've got the brain. That's a line. That's a hell of a line. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. It's been real and it's been fun. Let's make it let's end it now. It's the perfect timing. We've been at an hour. Always leave them wanting more if you guys want more. Stick around tomorrow on my channel. I should be having my first time I watched Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 story. Should be a pretty good one. And I'll be as detailed as I can. So I'm glad you caught it too, Jamie. Thank you. Rock on, Josh. Rock on, Sam. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. Fun stream. God bless. We'll see you guys later. Peace.